Put your left hand here. Keep it there while we're doing this. Feel it here. Don't look at any of the gauges once we get going. But you can look at it for the start. Clear. That helps. Rotor brake will disengage that switch. I just engaged the rotor system. I'm trying to get it at 60% or so while the blades engage. That's the clutch engaging it. So all I did was start it up, throw that switch in the alternator, check it, the starter on light is out, and that's happening.
Looks like you just exited Foxtrot.
Ticket 34 cleared to land Bravo, Bravo 1, 1 over 5 assessment.
And TV34, looks like the Cessna's going to be going in front of you, so land behind the Cessna, please. Wind 2605.
TV34 behind the Cessna.
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear. You hear me?
Okay.
So I'm waiting for that light to go out. Yep, back on the controls exactly to feel what I'm doing.
Okay.
Now I roll the throttle up. 80%. Right there, I back off.
Notice Airman, runway 16 right, VASI out of service. Use caution for steel blades on Bravo
Now,
2.
see where the blades are?
Contact
Yes.
information.
Look at them move.
Then all the way down.
And they go up. The cyclic is doing that. Now they tilt right.
Variable at 3, visibility.
Now they tilt left.
Sky clear, temperature 240.7 L.
So the idea is try not to lift it up. Keep it wherever you need it
16 right
as I move it. Don't let it go up or down. I will hold it wherever you need.
So just keep it steady here.
Right,
Yep.
VASI.
Except that it'll move, but I'm talking about this.
Caution for steel blades on Bravo 2. Advisors or contact information Romeo.
Waiting for it to come up to green. It runs a little cool.
Van Nuys Tower information Romeo 01510 Zulu. Wind variable at 3, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 240.7, altimeter 3003. IRS runway 16 right, approach in use, landing and departing runways 16. Notice Airman, runway 16 right, VASI out of service. Use caution for steel blades on Bravo 2. Advisors or contact information Romeo. Van Nuys Tower information Romeo 0151 Zulu. Wind variable at 3, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 240.7, altimeter 3003. IRS runway 16 right, approach and
Looks like it's blowing from the west mostly. See the sock?
Notice Airman, runway 16 right, VASI out of service. Use caution for steel blades on Bravo 2. Advisors or contact information Romeo.
What's coming at service again?
Helicopter TV7,
So,
Canyon Reservoir.
once that touches the green, I can do the rest of my run-up checks just like an airplane.
4745, 1300.
1300, stack profile TV7.
Same 6-pack.
Almost, except no attitude indicator or DG. It's no instruments. Just your VSI, they're not in the same position, altimeter, airspeed, manifold pressure, and then your engine and rotor RPMs.
Okay.
There's your small window. And that's a harmonic resonance you don't want.
Why is it Cessna? Report one inside.
Alright, it's touching the green now.
3-3 Tango.
I bring it down to 75%.
And go to 3-3 Tango. Say door shift flight at the 4-5.
1001, 1002, back to both. It's a 7%. It's a 7% drop in 2 seconds.
We'll be eastbound.
1001, 1002.
3-3 Tango.
There we go.
Tango now, Roger.
And I do carb heat.
1,300. The Cessna is rolling now.
Now we just
That should rise, that should fall, just like an airplane. There we are. Back down. Now, if you can reach the pedals, you can feel what I'm doing. If not, don't sweat it. It's kind of hard. Okay? Alrighty. So I'm going to release this friction. Don't let that cyclic move. Don't let it fall. See how it wants to fall? Pull back again. There you go. Not too much. bringing it up, governor on, 1. That should not stay on more than a few seconds. Got to make sure it's not disengaging versus engaging and tightening up. Okay? Now, the trick is got to look straight ahead. Don't look at any of the gauges. Look out at the horizon line. This is our flat spot that we set up with the horizon. Depending on where it is for you, it'll be a little bit below the horizon in a hover.
Across the left to right over Stag, helicopter.
So, what I'm going to do,
land wind at 250 at 5.
Inside clear land.
I'll be raising the collective like this.
33 Tango, traffic.
I have one check to do.
Helicopter,
Chop the throttle. Needle split, horn light, back down, go up, bring it up to 80. It should recover on its own. You're feeling the governor do it.
Yeah.
Okay? Now it's just about lifting off. So now what I do is I bring the collective up, look in the distance, stay relaxed. This is all by feel, by the way, so it takes time. Just look out in the distance, feel what I'm doing, but don't look at what I'm doing. San Nice Tower, Hector 23, Victor Hotel, the northwest corner signature. I'd like to get a Satakoy west with Romeo, please.
Helicopter 23 Victor Hotel, Van Nuys Tower, departure northwest corner BHR wrist, Satakoy approved with 280 manner.
Thank you. 3 Victor Hotel on the go. All right. It's right behind us at 9 knots. That's what I suspected.
Oh, wow, look at that.
That's our turnaround. Nice sunset for you.
Yeah.
Now, here's level. I'm going to start lowering the nose and then adding some collective, and there's the burble. Transitional lift. Just went through at 45. I'm adding right pedal now. I don't need as much left anymore. There's Satakoy. We should be climbing at about 60, which is what we are. And we're almost at 1,300 feet, so we're turning down Satakoy. And then when I get to 1,300, I ease the nose forward. If you start pushing forward and to the right, you'll stop it from rolling and keep the nose down. Ease it forward more. Not so hard, not so hard. More subtle and more right. Feel it rolling toward me? Pull right. There you go. There you go. Hold that. More right a little. There you go. Don't let the nose come up at all. Maintain that forward pressure. A little harder. See how the nose is rising?
Yeah.
Ease it forward so it doesn't rise. Just a little. Small inputs. Not so much left. It wants to go left, so go right. Go right. There you go.
Okay.
Nose down a little bit. There you go. Don't go left when you lower it. Push straight forward. Because it wants to roll. You understand?
Okay.
The symmetry. If we let go of the machine, it'll roll left continuously. So, a little bit more right pressure. Right.
Right pressure.
Yeah, to your right. There you go. And forward.
Forward.
Just a little. There you go. And maintain it. Don't ever let go. Just you got to maintain it. More right. More right. There you go. Every time it rolls, you get more right. It's continuous in forward flight. Okay. Now you got to add more right pressure, and I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
Feel that?
Yeah.
It wants to roll really hard. So you have to add more right pressure to stop that.
Right pressure to
more.
the right.
There you go. Feel that? Not so hard that it rolls, but stays level. More right.
Right pressure.
Upper left, disregard. Appreciate it, approved.
And we have that traffic, and we're going to be staying with you, just going over towards Warner Center and then coming back on the Satakoy arrival, 3 Victor Hotel.
Helicopter 3 Victor Tower, report when inbound.
We'll report inbound, 3 Victor Hotel, thanks. All right, so ease in a little bit of left pressure, very light, because it wants to go anyway. That's enough. More right, more right.
Pressure, right.
So you stay at this bank angle. You follow? And now start to roll out towards the Warner Center. More right, more right, more right, more right.
Right.
There you go, right there. Hold it. As you get to that bank angle, you got to hold this right pressure. It'll keep on rolling from the dissymmetry. So we got to add more right pressure. More right and forward now.
Forward.
Yep, as we're climbing. More forward.
Forward.
More right.
Right.
Continuous. Right there. Don't let go. Don't let go of the right. You're holding left. Pull right. You're fighting me now. Relax. Relax. There you go. Go right more.
All right.
Yeah, that's your right. That way it stays there is what I'm saying. There you go. Now you're doing it. Now you're maintaining pressure that keeps it from rolling at all. That's exactly what it takes. Continuous pressure. You can never let go. There is a trim mechanism that helps that. It's a bungee cord, so you don't get your arm tired. But that's all. Okay? Now we're going to turn a little bit. You can follow me a little bit now.
Okay, follow you.
Just stay relaxed.
Stay relaxed.
Now the first thing I'm going to do is lower the collective with right pedal because of the torque change. So, collective's coming down, right cyclic, right pedal, and I'm pulling so that the nose stays right where it is. And what happens is we start slowing down from 95 knots. That's where we were. And I'm holding the nose. We're now at 70. So I don't let the nose drop. That's what allows us to slow down.
Yeah. Going to 60.
Yep, we're going to end up slower still. 55 is what I'm looking for. Now I'm at 15 inches.
Van Nuys Tower, copter
55.
And I'm going to that building where the windsock is. Right into the wind. There's 50. Now, my aim point is just like an airplane, but instead of rounding out, that's where I stop. It should be the top of that building. If it's not, I got to lower collective with right pedal. Like that. Doesn't take much. See that?
Wow.
Does not take much at all. It's very, very subtle.
Incredible.
And I got to lower it a little bit more now. I'm at 45. There we go. I'll end up adding it again as we get slower. Now I'm getting short, so I add a little collective and pedal. That much. Now I'm at 40. Nice windsock. There's 35. I'm making it a steep approach because it's a pinnacle. So we got to have, we're under 30 knots. We descend at less than 300 feet per minute. And I'm pushing now as I raise the collective. And I raise the collective more with pedal. And more. And more. And then when the transition lift goes away, I pull. Now we're level attitude and hover. If the nose drops even a little bit, it moves forward that much. If it goes up a little bit, that's all it takes. Ready?
Right.
Here we go off the edge. There's transitional lift right there. We're over Topanga Plaza. Promenade. So now that you saw how I did this, you see how subtle everything is.
Oh, absolutely.
It's all about finesse. Everything. So I'm going to lower the nose a little bit now so we don't climb. See how easy I ease it forward? Very subtle. Now I'm holding right pressure. You got to add that right pressure also.
Right pressure.
Right pressure while forward. There you
Right
go.
pressure forward.
Now a little bit more right, no more forward. A little bit more right.
All right.
There you go. Just a little. So there's no pressure trying to roll it. There you go. A little bit more right.
All right.
Just a hair, yep. You'll see what I mean. Ease it forward a little and right. Just a little. Just a little. If I let go, it'll start rolling. See that? That means more right pressure. More right pressure. I'm trying to let go so you do it.
All right.
There you go. Right there. See that? Now you're rolling right a little. Just let go, not that much. Too much.
Oops, sorry.
More right. More right.
All right.
For inbound traffic, just southwest scene.
And we have to go down again a little bit. So I'm going to have you lower the nose more.
Forward.
Yep, that's good. That's good. Remember, see how it's starting to feel light? That's as much as you want to feel.
Previous traffic is just crossed the 101 now, 1000.
So this is Sherman Way. We're going to go to Static Point.
Customer 67 Papa Lando, Coast Columbia, Jordan Risk, wind 2706. I'll get a 5 Echo traffic side.
And Van Nuys, 3 Victor Hotel is coming back in on the Static arrival.
Cutter 3 Victor Hotel, keep your speed up, make a static arrival in Northwest Columbia, Jordan Risk, wind 2605, inside traffic.
3 Victor Hotel.
Helicopter 67 Papa.
So I'm letting it, I'm adding more power, lowering the nose a little. Now we're going faster and descending.
Okay, number 2, look for that traffic, 3067.
And turning along the street. So I want you to feel how subtle this is. Now I'm easing off that much. And then back to the right.
Helicopter 5 Virgo, traffic's passing up your right.
All right. Yep, feel that? You have to maintain this because of the symmetry.
Nope.
All right. Can't let go. All right. There you go. Hold that right and nose down.
Nose down.
Yeah, we can't climb. We got to stay at 13.
And helicopter 67 Papa. Can you slow your approach? Looks like you're going a little faster than traffic. I thought was going to be fast to you from the west. Now it's your 10th Mach and a mile and a half, 1,030 good.
Okay, I think we see him out there. We're going to slow it down, 3067 Papa.
And then at 3 Victor Hotel, we have him in sight as well. I think we'll beat him.
Helicopter 3 Victor Hotel, roger.
We're trying to beat that helicopter right there. 2 o'clock at the mountain line. That light at the mountain line, that's him.
Helicopter 67 Papa, previous traffic heading to your left, a mile now, 1,300.
Okay, I do have him in sight. We're going to slow it down, let him get in there first, 3067 Papa.
Helicopter 67 Papa, number 2, let Northwest corner be a John Rest, wind 2605. Thank you for your help.
You got it, number 2 for the northwest corner, 3067 Papa.
Yeah, we're going to beat you.
Appreciate it, approved.
Bye, Echo.
So we're holding this attitude. No changes, no bank changes. Any continuous pressure that does that is what it takes, except when I go to setup, which is right about now. Collective, cyclic, and right pedal. There he is, off our right. Notice how I ease the stick back as I lower the collective? That's how you maintain this closure rate to slow down while descending. Whatever it takes. And look at all the right pedal I had to add when I lowered the collective.
Yeah.
It'll come right back in as I raise it. There's 40. I bring in a little collective and pedal. And forward pressures to hair. Wind check, please.
Wind 260 at 5.
Thank you. So now I'm under 30, under 300 feet per minute, coming up on our pad, looking straight ahead, always, in the distance. And I'm adding collective and pedal and forward cyclic, collective and pedal, forward cyclic, and the nose drops. And that's when I start pulling back the most for the hover. The nose there, that's our level hover attitude. Any tendency to drop the nose from here, look how I'm holding 2 fingers. Two fingers.
Please stand by, sir.
To hold it level attitude and not let it move. Any dropping of the nose, now I'm moving. Any raising of the nose, that little change, now it's going to go backwards any moment. There it is. That's how subtle it is.
Amazing.
Please stand additional traffic 5 long runway Cherokee. Please stand, I've got the aircraft on the runway, standing on the 405 now. I'd like to pass behind that aircraft. Please stand, cruise request, question cross tag 1,300. Please stand, one.
Stay on the controls, stay on the controls. What'd you think?
Great.
Pretty amazing?
You know, I get the feeling that this is a lot by feel.
Attitude and feel.
I mean, someone who wants to muscle this is really learning by feel. And
You can't manhandle it, that's correct. That is correct.
It's
I mean, I made it look easy, but you see what I'm talking about with the finesse. It is subtle inputs, and I'm only reacting to the nose attitude, nothing else.
Yeah.
And I know by feel what the machine is doing at all times. When I come in, that 2-finger hover was because that's always constant left and aft pressure. I don't ever have to go this way. It wants to go that way. So that's all I do right there.
Fascinating.
That's all it takes. And you noticed, I showed you, that much drop, it moved. That much rise, it moved. It's that subtle.
Yeah. Well, I can understand what you said, that if you learn to, drive an R2 or an R22, you can probably...
If you can fly these, you can fly anything. That is correct.
Yeah.
So I wait to go a minute and a half or so. I need to go below 3 on 350 for the temp. It's got to be at least a minute and a half. It's usually a 2.5 minute cool down, so we don't hurt the engine, but we're close enough.
Now explain the
strings. Give me a moment. So feel the throttle. This is how we do an auto. Over travel detent. The engine would go below the yellow and an idle. I do this. When it goes below the yellow, I let go of the throttle. You'll feel it spring back. That's all I need. And by the way, you feel that vibration? I maintain a sweet spot to keep it smooth as I shut down. So I feel it. If it's vibrating, I move it. If it gets worse, I go the opposite way. And it's all by feel. There's nothing I can do to determine by what it does, how to stop that. And it's not a big deal. It's just about why not reduce the wear and tear by minimizing the vibration. There we are. After about 30 seconds of that, I grab the rotor brake. And readjust. If the wind's blowing, the blades will sail. That'll change that vibration. That's why I have to keep moving around to that sweet spot. Look at the stick. That's what I was telling you about. I have time in those A-Stars and Jet Rangers, just not the kind of hours that everybody wants. I've got 35 hours in an A-Star and about 2.5 in a Jet Ranger. I'll end up with more. All right. If that light's out, I turn these off. Then